going on, guys? So, got a new video going on. This one's gonna be about kind of the more religious, spiritual side, introducing everyone to Source, the biggest celebrity of all time, right? God. All these religions talking about, this kind of stuff. But it's, we have now at this time we can really start to understand what's going on with the religion and what really happens when we die, and all these questions that we think, we'll never know the answer to. Well, if you look at spirituality, they're pretty simple and they're pretty basic, and it's kind of simple and really obvious. But it takes some serious research and some real understanding. So this is going to be kind of explaining a little bit that stuff. So one thing we want to talk about is the idea of praying, asking God, asking, all the different words we have for God for things, Oh, help me with my finances, help me with my happy life, help me with this, help me with that. We kind of have that ingrained enough, especially been a Catholic Church. We kind of really just talk about that. Pray to Jesus, pray to God, admit your sins to God. This stuff is not spiritual. The Catholic religion is a man-made religion. Jesus was real. He had some really great teachings. But the Catholic Church is mutated into a business led by, guess who? You got it. Yeah, the dark ones that are really in charge. They've kind of taken what Jesus said, manipulated, and used it as a way to manipulate people even further. Because they know that we have an infinite desire in us to be one with Source, be one with God, have God on our side, be in communication with God, with Source. So they know that we have this inherent desire more than anything to feel the love of Source and feel the acceptance of Source. So the way it really works is that Source gave us free will. This is a free will planet. We all signed up to be in these situations we're in, to be born exactly where we're born. Our souls decided everything before we were born, who our parents were. Nothing is random on Earth. Whoever your parents are, your soul has accepted for them to be your parent. You've even chosen what body you'd rather, what body you like. These things, we think our bodies are ourselves, really? No, our bodies are just like a car we're using. All right? So in this car, we have our body, we have free will. We can drive 200 miles an hour, we can drive 40 miles an hour, we can do whatever we want, right? We can touch things, we can do all this crazy stuff. So understanding how free will works, kind of got into the last one, but then connecting it with how Source works and how the universe kind of works. It's all based on our bodies and our consciousness's vibrational frequency. And this goes into our subconscious. So when we are in a state of fear and lack, and we're eating bad foods, and we're just all the things that lower our body's vibration, and we ask Source, we're like, oh God, please help me out financially, and nothing happens, then we start getting mad at Source. We're like, how did he let this happen? How can my life be so bad? Like, why did I don't deserve this, this is not my fault. This happens to a lot of people, We have this idea that, we can kind of ask upstairs for help and get some help. But if you're just doing all the wrong things on the physical world, you're, as I said, you're eating terrible foods, you're programmed your subconscious to feel that you are, you don't have confidence, you'll feel love in the world, you kind of hate every day, you don't have positive reinforcement in your subconscious. Their negative ego self-talk is talking a lot, checking in, very negative. These are things that lower your vibration. And what happens when your vibration's lowered to a certain amount, you are kind of cut off from the spiritual world. You cannot vibrate with the universe, with Source. You can only vibrate with those lower frequencies. And then they're just going to keep on going. So unfortunately, it's like taking a dive. And the deeper you get down, the harder it gets to get back up. So that's why they hit us, boom, school, boom, stress, boom, financial pressure, boom, parents are annoying, boom, all this stuff. And by the time we're 18, we're like deep down, like there's no way that we can really revamp our vibrational level to get on that equilibrium with source. Now, obviously, some people can, they have really great parents that aren't financially stressing them out. They have confidence in themselves. They're not doing all these crazy addictions and alcohol and all this food binging, and their bodies, been normally maintained. They will just have a higher vibration, and the universe will just automatically help them. Because the universe can, the universe is able to whisper things, like apply for this job. Their intuition is where they get stronger. They have that gut feeling. And they'll really be able to be confident in that gut feeling and not just kind of being like, should I do that? Should I do that? I don't know. Might as well just go spend $80 at Burger King and go get some alcohol and some drugs and just wait for tomorrow. And then you're even diving down even harder to get out of it. Because the only way to raise your vibration is to use, affirmations, positive reinforcement. Positive reinforcement. There's other ways of talking to the subconscious, understanding how the subconscious works and how it's like we can program it to be, happy. We can program ourselves to be like, think that making money's easy. Making money's easy for me, But making money's easy for me. Finding love is easy for me. This is our subconscious beliefs. So when we have the subconscious belief of, oh, life sucks. My life sucks. It's going to just keep sucking. These terrible things happen to me. My life is never going to get better. This is very low vibrational subconscious talk. And at a certain age, it's like really hard to reverse that. It's almost impossible without like a serious game plan. So, that's just a big way of looking to how to reprogram the subconscious to get your mind in tune with the universe. Tough. But, if you have the will, it's easy. You really want to be one with source and raise your vibrational level to have all the amazing things we have to look forward to. The other thing is treat your body right? So eat good foods, fruits, vegetables, and nuts. These are things that are synthesized by the sun. So it's direct light energy, high vibe energy, right from the sun. They're getting their energy from the sun. It's not going through a cow and then we're eating the cow's dead body. That's not pure light vibration. All right, getting sun itself, how long are you in the sun every day? It's for me even, it's tough being in the sun. I get 2 days off and I'm like, that's the days I get to be in the sun. Otherwise I'm working late till late. And in the winter too, it's just really hard. So we're not getting a lack of sun. We're not getting that pure light consciousness from source. That will not help, so and then the other thing is just, addictions. Certain addictions we have will lower our vibration. Overeating, binge eating, cigarettes, alcohol, porn, and, everything that we already know is probably not good for us is probably something that lowers your vibration. So then the way to do it is this, like kind of slowly, step by step, remove these things, and you'll notice you'll start raising your vibration. And then when your vibration's raised to a certain level, you'll be able to control your life and create things with your life, and you'll have the universe by your back helping you, because you showed the universe that you want to vibrate with source, with love, with abundance. And that's our birthright. We are all trillionaires. Our subconscious is programmed to think that, I only have $20 in my bank account. I'm broke as hell. Oh my gosh. So when, we have this kind of feeling of when we can just kind of be in the now moment and we're not scared about what happens next. We have faith that source has our back. And then when you have faith, source has your back too, you'll really be able to have that 5D consciousness. Knowing that you live forever, eternally. Nothing anyone can say to you can really do anything to you, It doesn't really matter, it's a learning lesson. You learn from it, you move on. It's another experience. You won't do it again. If it's something you don't like, you won't try it again. So it's the same kind of concept with our mistakes we make in life. We make a lot of mistakes in life. And then over time, it unfortunately just kind of crushes our ego, and our subconscious is like so programmed with negative reinforcement that we're just like, oh, whatever, I'm just going to do this the rest of my life. I got no hope. It's whatever. And, so when you're not having that kind of reinforcement and you can kind of just be in the now moment. That's what everyone in the fifth dimension is, in the now moment. They are currently creating based on whatever they're doing, They're just happily in the now moment, not worrying about 3 days from now, not regretting 5 days before, not anticipating and nervous about the next experience they're going to have, just kind of in the flow of the moment. And we can notice some people are like this, right? And they kind of have a glow to them. You just think, wow, that person, they're amazing. Like, whoa, they're really vibrating high. They really, they have expensive stuff. They're just like happy. They're really cool. You can kind of get a sense that they're not living in the future or living in the past. They're living in the now, because that's what's in the fifth dimension. Only the first, second, and third dimension time exists, where time exists. So fifth dimension all the way up, there's no time. They're just in the now moment, like a dog, like our animals. They're not like, oh shit, what time is it? I need to get water. Oh shit, I should have done that. No, they're just in the now moment. Stuff happens, they react, and that's it. They move on. And our subconsciouses are so not programmed for that, right? Our subconsciouses are programmed, oh my God, I gotta do this, I gotta do that, I gotta do this, I gotta do that. And that's exactly what they want. They want us to be thinking, bouncing around from the past, from the future, from the past, from the future, the past, from the future, instead of just focusing on the only thing we really have to be focusing on, which is breathing. It's the only thing we really have to be doing as humans. Breathing air. Most of us don't even really acknowledge that we're breathing. We just kind of do it. Shallow breaths, as they call it. In the mouth, out the mouth. In the mouth, out the mouth. But the conscious breath is when you breathe in through your stomach and you hold it and you breathe out. And you hold it. And you breathe in and you breathe out. And you're aware of your breath. And it feels good. You end up really liking it. Realizing that, wow, I can calm myself down by just taking a few deep breaths. And then I can go into a state of super calmness and peace if I meditate for 10 minutes, where I just sit down and focus on my breath. All these kind of spiritual monks and stuff like that, they all have this joy of just being in the now. This is a fifth dimensional and high fourth dimensional aspect, when we can breathe in and breathe out, and that's all we're thinking about. We're just consciously aware of our breathing. Someone says something to us, we're just like, oh hey, we're not like, oh my God, hey, oh yeah, it's like we're just in the now moment. So then when you're in this now moment, you're instantly just gonna start, the universe you'll be like, you know what, I am love, and I deserve great things, I deserve amazing things. And then you're just gonna start attracting amazing things to you. So this was kind of a crazy vid, kind of went all over the place, but the bottom line, the main message is just, source is there, but we have free will. we have to make the decisions to want to change, to want to evolve, to get the reward of getting our physical 3D body into the 5th dimension, where we don't have to die, where our soul will turn, where our body turns from carbon to crystalline, to silica-based body, which is pure light photonic energy. And we can do, we literally have superpowers. Oh, that sounds like a bunch of, oh yeah, we're destroying our own planet in less than 100 years. So what do we really know, you know? When things sound crazy, you gotta remember, humans are actively destroyed our own planet within 100 years. That doesn't sound right. You know, maybe there's other information out there that I haven't heard about. Alright, so that's just kind of a big thing. But yeah, I'm kind of going all over the place still, me too. But yeah, just remember conscious breath. You want to raise your vibes. You want to talk to God. You want to have Source whispering in your ear, telling you, oh my God, do this, do that. Help me, Source, I have a question. Archangels, guides, guardian angels, help me, I have a question. They're there. They see everything. Earth is like a fishbowl, and they see it all. Alright? They see our vibrational level. They don't see what we're doing, okay? They can see, oh, wow, like if it's at a scale of 10, and 10 is you're in the 5th dimension, they'll see, oh, wow, we're at an 8, you know? We can send some abundance your way. Oh, dang, he's back down to a 4. Oof. We can't do anything. He's just, nothing we do, you'll even understand. It'll actually hurt you if we try to contact you, because you'll just bring up more fear and more feelings of scarcity. And that's why alright, I'm talking way too much. Till the next time, alright?